Lithuania is becoming a strategic Leopard 2A8 industrial hub on NATO's eastern flank. Lithuania is moving to establish a regional industrial hub for the Leopard 2A8 main battle tank with a new assembly and maintenance facility in Kaunas, a development that strengthens NATO's ability to sustain heavy armored forces on its eastern flank. Announced by Finnish construction group YT on July 27, 2026, and reported by EEL, the approximately $30 million project will give the Baltic region permanent support infrastructure that can improve armored readiness, reduce sustainment timelines, and reinforce allied deterrence. The facility will assemble much of Lithuania's future Leopard 2A8 fleet while providing long-term maintenance, technical support, and workforce expertise close to operational units. By combining Lithuanian infrastructure with Finnish engineering and German armored vehicle expertise, the project expands NATO's multinational defense industrial network and strengthens the resilience of heavy armored operations in one of the alliance's most strategically exposed regions. On July 27, 2026, Finnish construction group YT announced a contract to build a Leopard 2A8 assembly and maintenance facility in Kaunas, Lithuania. Finnish public broadcaster EEL reported the development as an approximately $30 million project commissioned by UAB Lithuania Defense Services. The investment brings Lithuania's future main battle tank fleet closer to a permanent regional industrial and sustainment base. It also marks a significant expansion of Nordic-Baltic German defense industrial cooperation on NATO's northeastern flank. YT said its Lithuanian subsidiary will deliver the project under a design-build model covering both engineering and construction. Work is scheduled to begin in August 2026 and finish in November 2027. The complex will occupy almost 10 hectares in the Kaunas Free Economic Zone and include a main production building alongside auxiliary structures. Building information modeling will be used throughout the project, while the facility is being designed to meet Lithuania's energy efficiency requirements. The contract, valued at approximately $30 million for YT, will be entered in the company's third-quarter order book. Beyond its commercial value, the project gives Lithuania infrastructure designed specifically to support one of Europe's most advanced armored platforms. The plant forms part of Lithuania's wider Leopard 2A8 acquisition program. In December 2024, Lithuania signed a $950 million contract for 44 Leopard 2A8 main battle tanks, including spare parts and logistics support, becoming the 23rd Leopard 2 user nation. Kaunas subsequently confirmed that the Kaunas facility is intended to assemble up to 41 tanks, with deliveries to the Lithuanian Armed Forces scheduled between 2028 and 2030. Lithuania Defense Services, a joint venture between Kaunas Deutschland and Rheinmetall Landsystem, will oversee the industrial work. This arrangement places Lithuania inside the Leopard supply and support network rather than positioning the country solely as an end user. The development gives the Baltic region more than a vehicle assembly site. It establishes the foundations for long-term maintenance, technical support, workforce training, and higher fleet availability close to the formations that will operate the tanks. Lithuanian authorities have presented the project as a way to strengthen supply chain resilience, improve technical readiness, and expand national defense industrial capacity. From an operational perspective, local sustainment could reduce the time required to repair, service, and return vehicles to frontline units, although its effectiveness will depend on spare part stocks, trained specialists, protected logistics, and continued manufacturer support. The project also demonstrates how NATO capability development increasingly links governments, armed forces, and private industry across national borders. Finland's YT is contributing engineering and construction expertise. Lithuania is providing the host framework and building national industrial capacity, while German companies are supplying the platform, production knowledge, and lifecycle support. The result is a multinational industrial model supporting greater interoperability between allied armored forces. Such cooperation also strengthens the ability of participating states to coordinate procurement, maintenance, training, and technical standards during both peacetime readiness activities and collective defense operations. Kaunas carries particular geostrategic significance because it places heavy armored assembly and sustainment capacity inside the Baltic operational area, close to NATO forces deployed across Lithuania and neighboring allied states. The facility will also be positioned near the permanently stationed German 45th Armored Brigade, which is expected to reach full operational capability by the end of 2027 with approximately 5,000 military and civilian personnel. In a collective defense contingency, a regional support hub could shorten maintenance and resupply routes, improve equipment availability, and reduce dependence on facilities located farther west. Its location could also help support reinforcement forces arriving from other NATO countries. Placing this capacity closer to NATO's eastern flank creates clear operational advantages, but it also introduces protection requirements. A fixed industrial facility could become strategically important during a crisis and would require effective physical security, cybersecurity, air and missile defense coverage, protected transport links, and contingency plans for dispersed maintenance. Its military value will be strongest when integrated into a wider network of allied depots, transportation corridors, repair centers, and pre-positioned equipment. The Kaunas complex should be understood as one element of a distributed regional sustainment architecture rather than as an isolated national installation. The Leopard 2A8 has strategic importance beyond the number of vehicles being acquired. Kaunas describes it as the latest Leopard 2 version, and Lithuania's tanks are expected to feature the Trophy Active Protection System, providing 360-degree protection against threats including anti-tank weapons. Operating a platform also used by Germany and other European armies can support common training, compatible maintenance procedures, and coordinated spare parts planning. The tank's battlefield value will depend on its integration with mechanized infantry, combat engineers, artillery, air defense, intelligence, recovery vehicles, and secure logistics. The Kaunas facility strengthens the industrial component needed to keep those combined arms formations operational over extended periods. The Kaunas project signals that Baltic defense planning is advancing beyond equipment acquisition toward the creation of a durable regional support ecosystem. Its strongest contribution will not come from the factory building alone, but from the readiness it can generate through trained personnel, available components, protected maintenance capacity, and interoperable armored fleets. If completed on schedule, the facility will give Lithuania and its NATO partners a closer and more resilient base for sustaining heavy armor in one of the alliance's most strategically exposed regions.